Okay, so there's this topic that I wanted to discuss, and that would be bullying. Um, Lately it seems that there are parents out there who don't really care that their kids are bullying other kids or don't know that their kids are. And for the kids that are being bullied, I think they're too ashamed that they're being bullied to say something to someone, to have it resolved, or even to walk away from it and just not even listen to what they're saying, because everyone is unique. Everyone is different. Not one person is the same. And it's devastating that you see people killing themselves because they're being bullied. Whether they're fat, whether they're skinny, whether they're gay, transsexual, bisexual, anything like that. Just because they don't wear name brand clothes, just because they have the wrong shoes on, just because their hair isn't as nice as someone else's, or maybe they don't have their nails done. Like, they think they're poor or less fortunate, which they would consider them poor because that's how they think. And honestly, I was bullied when I was in grade school. I actually got jumped every single day at recess, and the lunch aides would just turn their back on it and pretend nothing happened. Until one day I got fed up, and the kid kept calling me names, and I told him if he called me one more name he was going to regret it. And he called me fat one more time, so I got up, I punched him in the nose, and I put him in a headlock until whoever came, which it was the principal, and I got suspended. Honestly, for me, that was stepping up for myself. That was me standing up for myself. That was me showing him that that was the last time he was going to bully me, and that was the last time that I was taking anything from anyone that felt the need to make fun of me because I've been a big girl all my life. I've come to terms that that's just how it is. And I don't know. I just really want people to love themselves for who they are and not think about what other people are thinking of them. Because, like I said, you're unique. You're you. There's no one else like you. And you're beautiful in your own way, just like Lady Gaga says. Just like Pink says in her fucking perfect song. And I just want everyone out there who's being bullied to know that people care. Whether they show it or not, they care about you. They don't want you to harm yourself. They don't want you to take your life. They want you here. And if you're not talking to anyone, you should talk to someone. Whether it be a friend, whether it be a grown-up, whether it be a counselor, whether it be some stranger from across the world. You need to talk to someone. You need to tell them how you're feeling. Most of the time, it helps. Honestly, it helps. And I cannot stress that enough. You may think, oh, just talking to someone, what's that going to do for me? It helps. I'm being 100% honest. I've been through some stuff, and I'm sure other people have been through a lot more than I have. And talking about it helps. It makes you feel better. Even if they haven't been through what you have, just them listening to you or offering you any little piece of advice can actually help you, and it can make you think a different way than what you're thinking now. And for the bullies out there, why? Are you so insecure with yourself that you have to pick on someone and belittle them, degrade them, just to make yourself feel better? I mean, why? Does the satisfaction of hitting someone, of talking about them, talking to your friends about them, or your friends, should I say, because if someone's letting you bully, they're not your friend. They would say something. And if you're one of those friends that do let a friend bully someone, you don't deserve to have anyone there for you. Honestly, no. I mean, why would you let them do that to someone? What if it was your own little brother or sister? What if it was your cousin? What if it was you? What if you were getting bullied? How would you feel about that? What would you do? I mean, it's inevitable for someone to have suicidal thoughts if they're being bullied to the point where they can't do anything about it. And for everyone else to just sit around and let that happen, that's just wrong. Like, does it make you feel better that someone's being bullied, that you're watching it, and you're about to see a fight go down because someone's being picked on and the other person bullying them just randomly comes up and hits them, or maybe just keeps on pushing the topic or the issue? Like, do you really think about that stuff? Are you that insecure with yourself that you have to sit there and watch that happen? That you have to sit there and do it? Like I said, what if it was your little brother or sister? What if it was your older brother or sister? What if it was your cousin? What if it was your best friend? What if it was your boyfriend or your girlfriend? How would you feel? What would you do? I think people need to rethink what they say and what they do to people. And just think, what if it was you? What if it was you? What would you do? How would you react? What would be on your mind? What's wrong with me? What did I do wrong? What am I not wearing? What am I wearing? Who do I love? Why do I love them? Like, you're going to question yourself for these things that you could be doing wrong, could be wearing, could not be wearing, for who you love because you love someone of the same sex, someone of a different color, anything. It seems that nowadays bullying has gotten worse, and it's time we put a stop to that. It's getting pathetic. You see it on the news all the time. What about race issues? There's still people killing people, beating up people to the point where they're, like, seriously injured because of their race, because of who they love, because they're not wearing the right thing, because they don't have a job. Really? Really? Is that who you want to be known as? The person who gets locked up or gets... I don't even know. Like, this topic is just like, it's really sensitive to me. And it makes me really upset that people go through this every day. I went through it every single day in grade school, and it's depressing. And I don't want anyone to go through what I went through in grade school. I just wish that people would think twice before they say something, before they react, before they do something that they're going to regret. And honestly, if you're being bullied, there's help. There's someone out there that wants to help you. I'm one of those people. If you see this video and you need help because you're being bullied, or you just need someone to talk to, I'm here. Just send me a message, write a comment, anything. I'm here. And the next time you're walking down the street, smile at someone. It can make their day. Every single time I walk down the street, I smile at someone. And usually they smile back, sometimes they don't, but I could have made their day, and they're just not showing that. And like recently my mom was in the hospital. I walked down the hallway and every person that I seen, every doctor, every nurse's aide, every patient, every visitor that I seen, that I walked by, I smiled at, and they all smiled back because it makes them feel better. And you have no idea what they're going through. Just smile at someone. You can change someone's whole mood just by giving them a smile, letting them know that things are okay. Things will get better. Things don't have to be the way that they are now. And this is the end of my rant and rave. Have a nice day.